Well, hello. It is coming up to the end of March. It's the 30th, I believe, by the time this goes live. That means it's time for a new monthly setup. Now, I was originally going to go, April showers, May flowers. And then I had an epiphany. I wanted to do something a bit fun and a bit different. So I went for Pac-Man. Because, who doesn't love Pac-Man? So, yeah. That's what I did. I found a picture online of a Pac-Man board. Did you play Pac-Man as a kid? I did. I spent hours playing Pac-Man as a kid. And here we are. I drew it up. I had so much fun doing this. I really did. Do you say winged it or I wung it? I wung it in regards to the letters. I did them in the Pac-Man style. The only thing I'm not majorly in love with is the sort of bottom part of the R. But it fits, it looks okay. It works, doesn't it, So, it'll do. It'll do. So, I just put in the little chompery things and a ghosty and a Pac-Man down the bottom. And then I pulled out my dual-ended fibre tips, which I use for my daily colour coding, and just coloured it in with that. I did sort of hum and ha about whether to do it in the true colours, with the black background, but that would have required either using a black pen, which I didn't really want to do, or getting the watercolours out. I didn't really want to do that either. So I left it this way, and I really hope this looks okay. I decided to blend the colouring. I don't know whether I like it or not. I think it's alright. I think it'll do. And at first I was going to just do the corners, and then I was like, no, that looks a bit crap. So I coloured the whole thing in with the this navy sort of pen, which is kind of true to the colour. I don't know, part of me is like, you should do the background black, and part of me is like, no, leave it alone, it looks fine, because it does, it looks okay, it's fine, it's fine, honest. But yeah, so there we go, that was all done. I really did enjoy doing this. And then it was just, I think there's only 4 colours for the ghost in there. I think it's red, green, blue and yellow, I think. Or is it pink? I don't know, something like that. Red, I can't remember. But anyway, so that was that finished, and then I jumped straight into my habit tracker. This is one that I do combined with Daryl, and all it is just to track daily habits that I should really do, or we should really do, like remembering to take my medication in the morning, which I don't always do. Did I brush my teeth morning and night? Did Daryl brush his teeth morning and night? Did he tidy his bed? Did he tidy the lounge? Just those kind of things. So they all go in there. And, I use just a standard tracker like this because I track so many things. And I enjoy tracking that many things. So I thought I'd chuck another ghosty in because I've got a little bit of space up here. And now it's time for my square tracker. I've explained repeatedly how to do this one, but I'll do it again. The outside, the lines start at every 3 1/4 squares. So I have a 5mm dot grid journal, and the outside lines, I go from corner to corner to corner, and I can have 11 rows. That's 10 things I track and 1 row for the dates. So on the outside, I start in one corner and I go down 3 1/4 dots, and then I go another 3 1/4, and then another 3 1/4, and then the ruler simply will go from one outside dot to the other, and I just go around like that, and then I draw my horizontal lines in, and it looks like that. I did actually slow it down. I believe it was in February's setup video. I slowed it down and I talked through it on how I actually did that. So yeah. Okay, so where are we now? We are on to the sleep and steps tracker. Excuse me. And again, I just did a Pac-Man run across. The good thing about Pac-Man, it's so simple to draw. You literally draw a circle with a chunk taken out of it, a ghosty, and some noms. And that was pretty much it. So the rest of my setup is standard for how I normally do it, you know. So yeah, I had lots of fun. I did another ghosty. I should have done a different colour because I did red on the front page, but it's nah, never mind, eh? So then I thought I'd do a Pac-Man going the other way, just to prove that I can draw ghosties and a Pac-Man going the other way. This is my card of the day tracker. This is very simple, and yeah. The only thing I was majorly bummed with was that I smeared that navy blue on the front page, which you don't see because it was a bit quick here, but when I go back and sort of do a flick through, you can see it. I was quite pissed off about that, really. So for those of you who are interested, the monthly trackers and the front page and everything up to but not including the weekly pages took 2.5 hours. Okay, just to give you an idea of how long it takes me to set up a monthly page. I've got absolutely no idea how long it took me to do. Probably a good hour to do the weeks, I think. I didn't check that before coming on. I meant to, but I forgot. And yeah, like it. Don't forget to click like. And now this is my my jaws tracker. So you know, these are my standard trackers. I do these every month. There's nothing different in those at all. I've moved a few things around on this in an effort to make Sunday more of a lazy day, because I like to not do much on a Sunday. But I had on there like strip the beds and vacuum upstairs and all of this lot, and I was like, oh no. So I've moved a few things around, and that was just pretty much it. For some reason I never decorate, or I rarely decorate my chores page, which I suppose I should, because you know I've got all that space. So now we're into the weeks. This was recorded the next day because after 2.5 hours of sitting here in my chair, my ass hurt. So I'm doing what I started doing last month, which is I am setting up all of my weeks in one go. It means they're done, it means they're out of the way, and it's less pressure on me to get them done, which is great. So I am going to cover 5 weeks throughout April. That's the last of March, so Monday the 29th, Tuesday the 30th, and Wednesday the 31st of March are going in this first week here. And then I will do April, and I will do the last week of April and the beginning of May, because there are more of April's days in the last week than there are May's, if that makes sense. And then I just go through each week and set up. Oh, this is important. After you've done a load of black work, you just saw me there cleaning off my ruler. I got a lot of ink off of my ruler, okay, because I'd done a lot with the ruler using my Pit Artist pens and that blue, and it will transfer onto your lighter pens. It did onto that yellow briefly, which was why I got out a baby wipe and I wiped it more than once. I wiped it numerous times until all the ink had come off. It's important to do that, especially if you set up a lot of trackers, because otherwise your ink will transfer and it will make all your pretty colours, quite frankly, look a bit naff. So yeah. Those lines look really dark. That's actually a green. It looks like I drew them in black. I didn't. I drew them in green. So yeah, I do my weeks the same. I've been doing them like this for, gosh, what, 3 years now. Simply because I find it is the best method for me. You know, I admire these people that, oh, don't forget to subscribe. I admire these people that do all these fancy pants weeks, and they look great, they really do, but they don't work for me. And the whole point of a journal is not only to make something pretty and decorative, but to make something that works for me. It has to work for me, otherwise what's the point? you know, and I've had a few slumps regarding my journal. I think we all did during COVID. So it's important for me that this works. You know, I don't mind decorating my monthly setup, but my weeks, I like them to be, you know, is it utilitarian? Is that a word? That might not be a word. It might be. It might not be. I don't know. But I like them to be functional rather than pretty. So, you know, my only concession is the washi tape across the top. So now what you see me doing is I'm quickly referring to my finance spread page, filling out my monthly tracker, and then those will also get filled into my weekly. What's the point of doing the monthly as well, you may ask? I just like it in one view, really. So it makes it quicker for me to check things sometimes. So everything in finance is going in, and then all the appointments and all the other little bits and bobs are going in as well. April is going to be an exciting month. My mother turns 79. My grandson will be born. It's so cool. It's so cool. My son-in-law turns 26. It's all very, very, very exciting. So this is just me filling out the last little bits, and there's a little flip through coming up at normal speed so you can see everything. I really, really hope you like this. I'm so proud of this. I really am. Look, there's the smudge on the left of the A. Look, never mind A. Yeah, I was so pleased with how I did with this. I enjoyed doing it as well. It was good fun. It was really, really good fun. But anyway, don't forget, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it. Any comments, questions, suggestions, feedback, kisses for my son Daryl, go down below in the comments. Every comment gets a like, a love, or a written response. If you click the icon down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you will be subscribed. And if you hit the bell that then appears down below somewhere or other, I don't know where, you'll be notified when I upload new content. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye.